Wasted money and I wasted time trying to make you mine, but nothing works, so it seems to be. I gave my heart, you knocked me back, just like I don't exist. Now there ain't no love in the world. Wasted miles and I wasted you, trying to get to you, but you weren't there, didn't seem to be. I gave my mind, you knocked me back, just like I don't exist. Now there ain't no love in the world. Wasted money and I've wasted time trying to make you mine, but nothing works, so it seems to be. I gave my heart, you knocked me back, just like I don't exist. Now there ain't no love in the world. Wasted miles and I've wasted shoes, trying to get to you, but you weren't there, or didn't seem to be. I gave my mind, you knocked me back, just like I don't exist. Now there ain't no love in the world. Now there ain't no love in the world. 'Cause now there ain't no love in the world.
Well done, Steve. My soul is inspired. The fire within me burns, and I am aflame with words. I have shaken off the bonds of earth and its scant imaginings. My mind soars above the humdrum streets of paltry existence to where stars shimmer on the breath of angels and dreams are born on their outspread wings. How the heart sings when free of care from vapid life. Better art than wearisome strife. Welcome back, glad you've stayed. Took me heart good, that. Took me heart good. This is called Rock and Roll Dinosaur. Brute, denim, soap on a rope. These were the things which gave us hope. High karate, Paco Rabanne, we knew how to live it, man. Saturday flicks and teenage kicks, going to me cousins on the 46. Weekend work in a fashion boutique, make a few quid to get me through the week. I'm a child of the 70s, fearless and bold. The 21st century leaves me cold. I would like to be young again. In tomorrow's world, it'd be a sin. But I'm a rock and roll dinosaur, out in the cold, too cold to thaw. Frozen in a moment in time when I got the girl and made her mine. Sad to say, she went on her way, and I, my emotions on display, cried and cried all the way home. How would I walk through the world alone? But chicken in a basket cured the down. That and a few cans of Newcastle Brown. Every generation thinks theirs is the best, but I tell you now, we were totally blessed. The finest music from a golden age when tie-dye and flares were all the rage. Now I feel like a grumpy old man watching all around me go down the pan. I'll stop and I'll go on no more. Yours, the rock and roll dinosaur. Thank you. So as you ever know, you listen to these the Scouse kids now. They're weird, aren't they? This is called the kidder conversation. Who's the keeper of the flame? Who's got the light there? I've got a bit of a butt end here, but it won't go very far. You're welcome, of course, to have a drag. You're welcome to have a blow.
Ah, here you are. How easy on that biff there? I've got me pride, you know. Don't go give me the soggy end. I don't want that near me lips. You rubbed it off your vinny and he pulls off the tips.
All right, dear client ass. Here, it's your turn now. Don't say I never give you nothing. Hey, what's with the sweaty brow?
It's made me feel a little bit sick. The end's wet, it's falling apart.
Or get it down your pipe and stop behaving like a tart.
Yeah, the thing has gone right out.
Give us your lighter lid.
All right, I've got the light. I rubbed it off our kid.
And so the conversation goes. I listen in disbelief. Are these the newborn Scousers with spanners in place of teeth? It's like a foreign language in a foreign land.
He's right there, lad.
I don't know, because I don't understand. Take me back once more, I beg. I'm 20th century Scouse. I'm left behind in these changing times by people who've got no nous. They've lost the accent exceedingly rare and replaced it with a strange little voice. I'm afraid I'm old school Liverpool, and that I remain by choice. Thank you. The homelessness in Liverpool bothers me. There's an awful lot of homelessness. This is called the man in the street. The man in the street with the dog at his feet and the paper cup in his hand is blankly staring forward. This isn't what he had planned. A troubled youth, now longer of tooth, his beard unkempt and dirty. His acquaintances mutter, he's a bit of a nutter, he'll probably be dead by 30. I felt a great affinity, as if by strange divinity, for that man could have been me, or any of the hundred of others on their weekend shopping spree. The man in the street with the dog at his feet looked weary and forlorn. He told me that at moments he wishes he'd never been born. There's a man in the street with torn shoes on his feet in each and every town. All of them had lives before misfortune brought them down. Some may be alcoholic, but many are mentally ill. Receiving no medication can be the bitterest pill. So if you see the man in the street, at least pass the time of day. It could be you with the hole in your shoe and your dog sleeping soundly away. This next poem is dedicated to the River Mersey, which you got on the other side. You've got Ireland, haven't you? This is called "Flow Gently, Sweet
All
Mersey."
Birkenhead, Dave.
All Birkenhead. Hey?
Oh, Birkenhead.
Oh, Birkenhead, yeah.
Birkenhead, mate.
Yeah, it's the bit, isn't it? Yeah. Flow gently, sweet Mersey, with your rectilinear tide. Pilot, bear me past the bar towards the Irish side. The land of Yeats and O'Casey waits, and the voice of being speaks. In culture I'll drown from Dublin town to McGillicuddy's reeks. Treasures of the Celtic pen are mine, to devour and digest. Diamonds of the finest cut e'er found in east or west. Music of whistle and uilleann pipes lay softly on the air. Though many have gone to the stars and stripes, they leave their spirit there. And in that marriage of word and song, history is written. Rosaline tells her secrets all to hearts forever smitten. Flow gently, sweet Mersey, with your rectilinear tide. Carry me to the sacred ground, over the water wide. This is a song I wrote when I was over in Ireland. It's called Grafton Street. Whatever it is, give me too much of it. Let it feed my constant hunger and my fatal curiosity. I want to fill my heightened senses with everything until I'm sick and turn the colours of a dirty rainbow, fallen in a muddy field. Let me bathe in freshly fallen snow and dry myself on pampas grass. Bring me bergamot and lavender that I may gorge on their scent. Let me be everything, for nothing begets nothing, and I am too long given to boredom. Above all, keep your mediocre emotions and your disapproving looks, for I tolerate not the mundane. It would strangle my dreams as it smiles the smile of the crocodile. Thank you. It would be good to think small thoughts, to concern myself with the garden around me, instead of creating vast landscapes of gargantuan proportions. Let me study one single flower, its petals and its stem, rather than follow the overwhelming urge to play among a field of daffodils and give myself to their dancing. But my legs tire, and my mind is dizzy from adventure. Settle now, in the blue gold of the forget-me-not. I mean, they always say a man without children has a hole in his heart, but a man with children has a hole in his pocket. This is called To My Imaginary Child. I'm sorry I was never here for your presence to appear. My heart was always on the wing, so we lost out, poor dear. I'd have really enjoyed your childhood. I'm sure I'd have spoiled you rotten. I'd have bought you clothes in John Lewis's with your undies made of cotton. We'd have shared the bond which comes along between a parent and child. Had I not been so foolish, had I not been so wild. I'd have striven to educate your mind, to practice independent thought, for there are important things to learn which from a book can't be taught. I hope that you would have manners and always say thank you and please. Be generous in your nature and give of yourself with ease. I hope that you would be a light, for around the world is dark, and that you'd embrace your passion and not worry about making your mark. All these things I'd have wished for you, but it wasn't in the stars. So I spent your university money on several nice guitars. This is a tune called Tears in Your Ocean. I just need to check the tune. The temperature in this room's a bit cold, isn't it? Right, hopefully that's it. There will be tears in your ocean. There will be clouds in the sky. There will be tears in is a poem called Carpe Noctem. I'm usually spent writing at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. That's my writing time. So it's called Seize the Night. Beyond the dark dismembered clouds, I saw a ray of light. It fell upon the fertile ground and stayed there until night. Ah, night, when folk are fast asleep, huddled up in bed, dreaming dreams that may never be. I live my dream instead. For who could want an ocean more when all the world's a rhyme? The aching beauty of language makes a lyre of time. Sweet melancholy sentences hover about my ear, brought about by lack of me when day is dank and drear. But oh, the night, a lovely night. I am unfettered then. Open fire and candlelight and words to bleed from pen. Speak to me, oh speak to me, you blessed angels, speak. Release me from the blustery day, rain kisses on my cheek. Beyond the dark dismembered clouds, the ray of light holds fast until the glorious nighttime comes and day once more is past. Life's too short to wear polyester or use inferior margarine that's a molecule away from plastic. Make butter a choice, not a dream. Get rid of the rusty razor blade that rips your face away. Treat yourself to a new one, but it's how you start your day. Be kind to yourself and expect the best. Wear your favourite hat. To hell with what the others think. Life's too short for all that. Be as you can be. There's no time like the now. Don't reach the end of your allotted span wondering why and how. Seek your higher purpose. Pick up your dreams from the mat. Don't spend your days in self-pity. Life's too short for all that. Don't waste your time complaining. Don't let your bubble go flat. And get rid of the polyester. Life's too short for all that. Now, in my house, I have 2 of these drawers. They're called forgotten drawers in my house. The forgotten drawer is where you throw everything. I'm sure. Who's got a forgotten drawer? Yeah, everybody's got forgotten drawers in there. Will somebody tell me what I need this thing for? And why it still lives in the forgotten drawer? Full of instructions for now defunct phones, pieces of string and old incense cones, manuals for this, manuals for that, a photo of someone in a blue and white hat. Nails I was keeping just in case, blue tacked together to save some space. A rusty old compass in case I get lost, now stuck to the blue tack, its maker embossed. A watch that stops sometime at 3:15. A leaflet that says, get your loft lagged for free. A small piece of wood that wedged open a door. Will somebody tell me what I need this thing for? Thank you. This is a song called Broken Boy. It's the one and only rocker we've got on the show. 1, 2, 3, 4. writes his lines, broken pencil and broken rhymes, broken rhythms and broken time, on scrappy bits of paper. Write it too long for any chance to move on. I keep on hoping when hope has gone, but and our baby are still the one I pray for. 'Cause broken boy got broken things, broken heart and broken wings, broken dreams and broken strings to hold on. Broken boy got broken things, broken heart and broken wings, broken dreams and broken strings to hold on. The oldest man in Oldham was older than the hills.